Could American troops land on Nigerian soil? In a shocking statement, U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened possible military action, including airstrikes, against Nigeria. The accusation? That Nigeria's government is failing to protect Christians from what he calls mass killings. But Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is firing back, calling the comments insulting, misleading, and a distortion of the truth. Tonight on 4-Point News, we unpack this escalating diplomatic storm between faith, politics, and power. Nigeria, Africa's largest democracy, is home to more than 230 million people, almost equally divided between Christians and Muslims. For years, the nation has battled waves of violence, from Boko Haram terrorism to herder-farmer clashes and organized banditry. Thousands have been killed, villages burned, families displaced. These conflicts are often labeled religious, but experts say the real causes run deeper: land disputes, poverty, and corruption. Still, religion remains a powerful symbol, and in global politics, symbols carry weight. In late October 2025, Donald Trump's administration announced Nigeria's designation as a country of particular concern under America's religious freedom law. At a press conference, Trump claimed that Nigeria had become, quote, one of the most dangerous places on earth to be a Christian. He went further, warning that if the Nigerian government failed to act, the U.S. might intervene, even with troops or airstrikes. His words sent shockwaves across Africa and drew mixed reactions around the world. Some praised Trump for defending Christians. Others accused him of political grandstanding. Nigeria's response came swiftly and strongly. A statement from Aso Rock condemned Trump's remarks as, quote, unfortunate, uninformed, and unacceptable. Presidential spokesperson Ajuri Gelel said both Christians and Muslims are victims of Nigeria's insecurity, and warned against attempts to divide Nigerians along religious lines. The Tinubu administration also urged Washington to respect Nigeria's sovereignty, reminding the world that Nigeria has fought terrorism with limited foreign help for over a decade. In short, Nigeria is saying, we will not be bullied. But what's the truth on the ground? Yes, many Christian communities have suffered brutal attacks from extremist groups. But data from independent researchers also shows that Muslim communities, especially in the north, have suffered similar violence from the same armed groups. These conflicts are tangled in geography, ethnicity, and survival, not just religion. So while the suffering is real, the story is more complicated than a one-sided Christian persecution headline. Analysts say Trump's comments are not just about Nigeria, they're about American politics. Trump has strong backing from U.S. evangelical voters who care deeply about global Christian persecution. By taking a hard line against Nigeria, Trump appeals to that base, while appearing as a defender of faith and freedom. But critics say it's a strategic move, using religion as a political weapon. And for Nigeria, it raises fears of outside interference disguised as humanitarian concern. This diplomatic clash could reshape U.S.-Africa relations. Nigeria is a key economic power, a counterterrorism partner, and a democracy the U.S. claims to support. But sanctions, aid cuts, or even the threat of military involvement could strain that partnership. If handled poorly, it could push Nigeria closer to other global players, like China or Russia, changing the balance of influence in Africa. Between faith and politics, between truth and power, lies the real story. Yes, Christians are dying. Muslims are dying. Nigerians are dying. But beyond the headlines, the question remains: who defines the truth? Washington, Abuja, or the people on the ground living the pain? I'm Joseph, and this is 4-Point News, where we ask the hard questions others avoid. Should the U.S. intervene in Nigeria's crisis, or should Africa solve its own? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fearless reports.